Hello, Pisces. Happy Valentine's Day. I've decorated for you, which is something that I never do. I mean, I'm not, well, at least in my house anyway. You know, I'm a Christmas and Halloween type person when it comes to decorating. But I decided to go all out for you guys. Um, Especially, I felt compelled to do this because as the readings have been going, like the regular monthlies, it's been almost every sign has had this air of, you know, shifting social circles, discarding people from their life and that kind of thing, and um, a lot of love lost. So I thought it was appropriate to do Valentine's Day because there's a lot of emotion happening now. So we're going to address it. Um, And so far, your reading is not too different from the other readings. So let's get to it. We've got the Lenormand, which talks about the ship, which is movement away, right? See the direction the ship is moving out of the reading here. We've got the bear in the tower. So together, and the snake. So this is like an overbearing, narcissistic, toxic relationship, person that you're dealing with, and a blessing that it'll be when you free yourself from this, right? So, you know, I mean, some readings like this with breakups, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, but not here. This is more like, yay, can throw confetti at you, because this is a long time coming of getting the F out of toxicity. Right, Pisces, and this is something that because the ship in the very beginning here tells me that you're already on your way out of this nonsense. Wait, is this upright? Yeah. So it's just awful. You know what? If you haven't seen the yearly reading and you are unaware of the astrological atmosphere that we're in and we're growing into, you need to have a look because I think you'll be really encouraged by it if you haven't seen it. Because it talks about, you know, building something new and new and getting rid of the old toxic garbage. And this is exactly what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The death right under the bouquet. It's apropos for sure. Okay. And I've gotten the feeling from the recent readings where the collective is really starting to grow into loss and dealing with it, and that loss doesn't have to be this terrible, painful thing. Loss, and leaving a relationship can be seen as a celebration and something fortunate, which is a good thing. because moving forward, it becomes easier and easier with this attitude of, yay, this is a blessing that I'm out of this situation. If you take that feeling forward, it will ensure that you're never in this type of situation for very long, that you don't get to the point where you're even in this situation. And if you step in this, oh, okay, you course correct much quicker than you did before. Because we've all been there. I know I have, where I've stayed in relationships way longer than I should have. I feel like I'm the champion of that, you know? I'm the chick who will ride or die for you for 30, 40 years before you make it impossible for me to see that I have to walk, you know. I will never let that happen again in my life, because now that I see what the toxicity looks like, you know, I know that that's something that I should not be tolerating in my life. And that's what the entire collective is learning right now. Because I'm telling you, I get like reading after reading of this and with comments confirming it. We're all going through it, Pisces, so you're not alone. So the Three of Cups is what I call a crossing card. So we're going to get, because it came out sideways, it's neither upright nor reverse. So we're going to talk about that. Four of Pentacles. This is you very sure in what you need to do when you protecting what's yours, protecting your energy, protecting your assets. Too. So be careful that this bear isn't trying to strong arm you to you know, like the car. I just had a vision of like a big truck. Someone is has paid for a lease of a truck or something that this bear wants to take with them. So let's hear from you guys, the ones with the truck. I don't know why a truck just came to me, but protecting what's yours. Don't let them guilt you or talk you into what's yours. What's yours is yours. Don't give them an inch. Choose your battles, of course. You don't want to get too bogged down in arguments or whatever. But big ticket items, like I was just thinking of, don't let them have that. These people they're trying to get the best of you, right? This is overbearing narcissism. And it's very rare that I get the bear and the tower together. This is a really toxic. And then the snake, too. Ay, ay, ay. It's Pisces. Yeah. Look at the center of it all here. Good for you, Pisces, that I don't feel like you're lost here at all. I'm very proud of the Grasshopper collective here. That I've been doing readings where you guys have been going through, because Capricorn was going through it too, and so was Aquarius. That, it's difficult, the situations that you're in, but you're like, no, you see your path and you'll be okay. None of you guys are broken in a heap on the floor. No, you guys are standing upright, climbing on your horse and getting out of there. You know what you need to do. And here you are with all the lessons that you're taking with you and knowing how to deal with things. There might be a lot of things that you need to do, might sometimes feel cumbersome, but it's okay because you're almost at your castle here. You know, this is the bouquet over here at the end of the road in the Ten of Wands. Your blessings are coming. Here you are walking towards an ending, a new beginning. The devil. Yeah, this is you releasing yourself from this. The magician. This is you with all the resources that you need to move forward. Queen of Wands. Yes, Pisces. Good for you. These are very strong Pisceans that I'm talking to right now. Sometimes Pisces can be, you guys can feel a little lost in situations like this where you're in your feels, you have a hard time moving forward. And some of you may feel a little bit like this in your hearts, but it's like you have the resources, you have your own. This is not like you have to depend on them for support, or not that there's anything wrong with that, but I hope you know what I'm saying. Like, you don't feel dependent upon this bear. Like, you have your own resources. And even if you're in the category of struggle financially, you have the wits about you to move forward. You are no damsel in distress. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, and I'm going to backpedal a bit about the struggle. I don't think there are many of you that I'm talking to who are in a financial struggle. You're the one, oh, right. And I was talking about the truck too. You're the one with the money in this relationship. Yeah, this bear snake is a loser. And that's part of the reason why that they are the way they are, right? This is someone, hurt people. They probably have a long history of narcissism. They were probably abused themselves and they never learned how to self soothe or, operate in a healthy manner or have any coping mechanisms. These are the kind of people who don't have their emotions under control. They take out everything on the other person, which is you, you know, and on and on. This is just an unhealthy person. Um, you know, but they've learned how to manipulate people to get what they want, but they can't help themselves in the toxicity and the verbal abuse, and maybe some of you with physical abuse, right? That you've come to the end of the road. You're like, enough is enough already. And their manipulations have run out. And I feel the love bombing coming. Knight of Pentacles. Look at you with the Pentacles. Pisces. These are productive Pisceans that I'm speaking to. because there are two types of Pisceans. There are the dreamers and, the productive dreamers. You're productive dreamers. And those are some dangerous MFers. You guys know how to manifest. That's you. Three of Cups talks about, um, I do believe this has something to do with the love bombing that's going to come. There's kind of a looking uh, backward a bit at the good times, and I'm sure this bear is going to bring it up. And that's part of the whole manipulation that people like this have. Like, oh, really? You're going to throw this away? I love you, and all that business. Get out of here with that nonsense. This no longer works for you. Yeah, yeah, we had good times, but it's done. Let's see, which decks are we gonna? Oh, should we get some? Do we need tarot clarity? No, we're moving straight on to oracles. So, we'll do this one. Okay. Lover's Oracle. Well, I cannot do this right now. Yeah, there's some denial going on here. This bear doesn't want to talk. And I think this is typical of this bear. When you try and talk to them, they're very avoidant with trying to work things out. Not that you want to work things out anymore. I mean, but I think in the recent past, you tried one last time, and they're not trying to hear it. They don't want to talk about your feelings or how they hurt you or anything. They can't. Here comes the love bombing. Without you as hopeless and dark and depressing, I miss your light. Yeah, they're going to miss your light, all right. Yeah. The bear has a very, very dark life, and they've been feeding off your energy for long enough, Pisces. We're going to turn this around because I don't think the next card is for us. We're going to shuffle some more. This is you. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. This can be both of you. Again, I was talking about a looking back. This is them in a dysfunctional way and you in more of a natural way. Um, where there's a natural conflict of, the Three of Cups, where, you had this wonderful, or at least you felt in moments in your relationship where things were funny and fun and loving and, even sexy and, sensual and that kind of thing. And there sometimes can be some incredulity when you're leaving a relationship, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to do this. But Spirit, wow. Please do what's best for your heart, is what Spirit is saying. Don't stay in this passion and overwhelm for too long. I can't handle your love. This is the bear. They absolutely cannot handle your love. A bear snake like this doesn't know what to do with this, but they will feed off of this energy for as long as they possibly can until they depleted you. And you're in that situation right now where you're at the end of your tether. But this is less of what they're saying in their mind and more of, you know, what Spirit is describing about them. that your level of vibration is not something that they're able to handle. They just don't have the bandwidth for it. You are high vibrating, highly functioning, light working person. They can't handle that. They they are imposters in their own heart that do not function well, don't have any healthy practices or coping mechanisms in place to deal with, like, I mean, the list can go on and on and on and on about their dysfunction, but they are certainly not at the level that you are, and it's time to cut them loose, hopefully. And there's something else that I've been saying in not just the Valentine's Day readings, but in the regular readings as well, the monthly readings, that the most that you can hope for this bear is that the loss of you will trigger an awakening for them. Don't hold your breath and count on it, but we can only hope. But we can hope while we're on our horse the F away from this person. Love and light, and you're out. Let's get a message from the universe deck. Something fall? That was weird. One day, when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. Oh my God. This couldn't be any sweeter for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to start again. Sorry. I'm already feeling the feels before I even finish the message. Ay, ay, ay. Keep it together, Grasshopper. Yikes. One day, when you're least expected, Pisces, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart that you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. It being your heart, I suppose. It's a little awkward, but yeah, you deserve more. That's so beautiful. Let's hear that one more time. One day, when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who's going to be so soft and gentle with your heart that you're going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. I mean, I, I'm speechless. That's so beautiful, Pisces, especially in this reading with the bear that you have to deal with. You deserve more than what the bear is giving you, Pisces. You deserve it all. And you need to believe that you deserve it. Pisces, happy Valentine's Day. Lots of love and hugs to you, Pisces. Please leave me a comment. Returning viewers, you know how much I love to engage with you in the comment section. Please tell me whatever you can tell me that you're comfortable with about this situation. I love you so much. Love, light, and many, many blessings moving forward.